What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ro, Conspiracy Ro, Pretty and Co. Ro, and the name of our channel is Interstellar Perspective. And y'all, we gotta have a talk. We gotta have a talk about what went down at Tamar's show. We gotta have a talk about Chrisean taking accountability and growing up. And we have to have a talk about the industry and how Chrisean needs to be really careful. So, real quick, I'll just fly through my notes. First, we got Chrisean Rock needs to be more careful, clearly, of who she trusts in the industry. Like, I thought it was, she is an independent artist. And we know how the industry feel about independent artists. They set traps for independent artists. They don't want independent artists thriving, and they're not getting a piece of that pie. So they'll set traps, they'll manipulate them, they'll put them in certain positions, they'll put them in certain scenarios, and they like, what's going on? They'll put them in compromising scenarios, and then they got a case. And then they go into jail. And then you get what I'm saying? They throw monkey wrenches in their life to throw them off a track. So she got to be real careful who she decides to kick it with, come out with. You're not a part of the industry. You independent. And you're not a part of the industry because people look at you like you don't deserve to be there. So I don't care how much of a friend you feel Tamar is. Tamar, in the back of my heart, I feel like Tamar is just using you, and she don't necessarily feel like you deserve to be with her. We're on the same stage as her, and that's why she didn't allow you to perform. So before I get into my other thoughts, let me try to stay on track because I think everything is in order. The industry set traps. Tamar kept bugging her while she was on live. Like, she was being really pushy and arrogant, in my opinion, because she kept saying, don't you have somewhere to be, Chrisean? When Chrisean was on live with Carlissa, she's saying, don't you need to be getting dressed? Don't you have somewhere to be? I just called you. Like, she was being like real pressy. You get what I'm saying? And honey, is what you doing more important? What you want her to do more important than what she doing? Is that more important than her uniting her baby with the baby's grandmother? I understand that you wanted her to come out to your show, but did you pay her? Did you pay her in advance? And even still, like, that's still kind of on you, because if something comes up, what can you do? Something comes up. What if there was an emergency with her son? Would you still be calling saying, hey, you need to get dressed, you need to get dressed? So I didn't like how pushy Tamar was. And it kind of, the fact that when Chrisean got there, how they was feeding her liquor and stuff, which Chrisean is a grown woman, she could say no. But everybody know how Chrisean, y'all saying y'all know her off of Zeus Network, so you know when she drink how she acts. So why would you even have liquor in the back room, especially if she not performing? When she doing the little walkthrough, you just want her to come out and wave, then why are you getting her drunk? And so I thought that was kind of weird, and it kind of made me question what was Tamar's what was her agenda? You get what I'm saying? Like, what was her reason for really wanting Chrisean there? I feel like Tamar and Chrisean have two different audiences. Of course, Tamar is probably twice Chrisean's age, so I'm not sure how they meshed together. They both from Baltimore, but the show wasn't in Baltimore. It would have made, I think Chrisean lives in LA. It would have made more sense if they was actually in Baltimore. You get what I'm saying? So again, why does she need Chrisean there? What's going on with the extra pushiness? Like, was you trying to set her up or set a trap for her? You never know. Don't forget that these people are still a part of the industry, and they still trying to make good in the industry. Tamar just had all of that bad press with her husband, this, that, and the third. People talking about, oh, she don't need her tour to trend for the wrong things, honey. They want that tour to trend for anything, and at Chrisean's expense. They don't mind that being at Chrisean's expense. Let me see. Yeah, they was feeding her liquor. Knowing how she get off the lick. You know what I'm saying? Knowing she can't necessarily really handle it. And I don't know too many Pisces who can handle liquor. I swear, I have a friend who's a Pisces, and every time she get too drunk, she gets snappy, she get agitated, she get in her feelings, she start crying, she get loud, people don't understand her, like she's just a little bit of a mess. So I'm not sure if that's a fish thing, if that's the Pisces thing, but I definitely have a friend like that who's a Pisces, and she's been like that for the whole 12 years I've been knowing her. Okay, I feel like they tried to demean her with the Zeus comment. People saying, "Oh, we didn't know that you was a rapper. We thought that you was on Zeus. We didn't know you had music or you could sing songs." Well, if you didn't know her full, if you didn't know, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see. How do I want to say this? Y'all invited her not knowing what she do. If you didn't know her full resume, then why even have her there? What was her purpose of being there? To get the crowd going? What was she just supposed to come out there and say, "Hey y'all, it's Chrisean Rock"? So the fact that it's been trending about her song on Billboard or the TikTok charts or whatever, y'all don't even care enough to know anything about that. Y'all just brought her there because she Chrisean Rock and she liked to fight. And then she fight and then y'all get upset and it's bad. Y'all all over the internet with it, right? Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, why did y'all have her there? Why would y'all invite her? Like, the set seemed so chaotic, and I know Chrisean did play a part in that, but that's because she felt disrespect. They probably made the Zeus comment. They probably told her before she went out there, like, yeah, we just want you to walk around and say, hype the crowd up a little bit, stuff like that. And she like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, like, that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I do. I think she needs to be careful of people trying to use her for clout, especially in the industry. You're gonna have a lot of artists who then fell off calling your phone, Chrisean, DMing you. A lot of people who just want to use you just to trend real quick. You need to be careful of that. You need to guard your celebrity a little bit better. You need to move a little bit more high profile. I said that in the last message. You would think that Tamar being established or somewhat distinguished, or being a part of with her being Toni Braxton's sister, but no, you can't trust her either. She ain't necessarily made it. She's still on the come up too. Like, her music, she Tamar Braxton. She not Toni Braxton. But moving on, Chrisean Rock got more emotion than most of these celebrities, and that's why they brought her out there. Y'all brought her out there, and then y'all want to tell her, sit down, shut up, and be quiet. I don't think that's cool. Let her do what she do. However, I did think Chrisean was a little inebriated, and it probably would have went a lot better had she not had a whole bunch of drink. But however, when she was at home, she hadn't even drunk that much. She seems to be in good spirits with when Carlissa came to her house. So it just beats me, like, why she would go and just snap at somebody at Tamar Braxton's concert. Like, I don't know. And people can say, oh, they church going people, they this people, that people. Let's call the bullshit real quick. You know how church people can be all prude and try to be they look down on people. They can be demeaning. They can feel like she less than because she from here, or she did this, or she's from Zeus, or she do reality TV. No, so it doesn't matter that they church going people and Tamar is Tamar. Like, you still gotta be aware of these people. You gotta move a little bit more careful. What if this was all for a viral moment? For all we know, Tamar and her crew was just using Chrisean they pushed Chrisean into a corner and forced her to do something so they could react. If they could, they probably would have got it on camera. You get what I'm saying? So for an even more viral moment, they probably was saying little passive aggressive things to her all night, doing little passive aggressive things. You know how things happen. People can fuck with you without actually fucking with you. Chrisean Rock has big energy, and she low-key more intriguing. Like, she got more emotion than Tamar have right now. Tamar is basically the Chrisean Rock out of her family. You know what I'm saying? She's a Pisces. She's more of an emotional person. So I could see her I could see her being a power struggle. I could see her not wanting to share stage like that, but not making it a big deal to Chrisean, but making it a big deal to her people. Chrisean Rock got to have more polish, y'all. We do have to hold her accountable, because the way she moving is just not right for where she's trying to go in her career. Chrisean, you can't be out here fighting people, slapping people, punching people just because they pissed you off. These people in the industry, they play by different rules. They rude. They do little things, and all you gonna end up getting yourself. All you gonna do is end up getting yourself blackballed. So let's try to stay away from all of that. You don't want to keep turning these people off because you're putting your hands on people. People are going to be scared to invite you to events, baby. You want to walk that red carpet. You want to go to the Met Gala. You want to be around in these different rooms. You want to be in these corporate offices, and you can't do that with that attitude that you still got. The guy made a comment like you could take the trash out the ghetto, but you can't take or he said you can take the trash out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the trash, or whatever he said. And it's just crazy to me that our people feel that way when a lot of us have come from the hood. It's not that Chrisean is trash. Chrisean don't have no guidance. She don't got nobody in her ear. She don't got nobody she respect that she can actually listen to, because she's accomplished more on her own. And everybody who's trying to tell her something, she doing better than. So it's just one of them things like where you have a young person who get money fast, like Soulja Boy did, like Bow Wow. You get what I'm saying? Like these different people do. It's kind of hard to get to these people. It's kind of hard to get their ear because they feel like they're doing everything right, or else things wouldn't be going in their favor. Yeah, she definitely got to have more polish. She definitely won't be able to do that in the rooms with the white people, baby. I don't care if you got the #1 single. They're not going to invite you to the Grammys if you walking around punching people every time you get upset. Like, people like publicity, but not that type of publicity. They're going to sue the fuck out of you, Chrisean. They're going to try to take you for everything you got. He already said he's going to try. I haven't heard Tamar Braxton make a statement, so hopefully she's able to gain control over this situation. I don't know if she wanted it to happen or don't want it to happen, but hopefully she's in a position to help and protect Chrisean, because she need it. Even though she hit somebody, and maybe she should pay for it, maybe that would help her and teach her to keep her hands to herself if she have to pay a nice pretty penny. I think Chrisean needs to learn to remain humble. I don't care how big you think you get to yourself. You can't go around, even if you feel like you the biggest in the room, you the best, you got the most motion, everybody checking for you. It's still people. Once all the dust settles, it's still gonna be some people who are a little bit above you. There's still gonna be people who you need help from. There's still gonna be people who you want to work with. It's still people watching you everywhere you go. So you kind of want to remain humble. And when I say humble, I'm not saying hold your head down. I'm not saying listen to everybody everywhere you go and you gotta take everything. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you gotta use your words. Sometimes your actions you can use your actions, not necessarily putting your hands on somebody, but let your actions speak for you. Leave. You should just left. Oh, I'm not going on stage? Okay, well, I'm out. Look, how much you send me? $5,000? I don't know how much it was sent her just to come on stage and say hi. Send that shit back. Tell her, show them you the bigger boss. Show them you the biggest boss. Show them that you didn't need them, they needed you. And that's what I want her to start doing. Because with you getting all in your emotions, putting your hands on people, you're showing people that you have a weakness. You're showing weakness. You're not by not showing by not having control of your emotion. My kids is jumping around. By not having control of yourself and your emotions, you're showing people that you're weak, and people will pick at that weakness. The industry is gonna pick at that weakness. Everybody keep thinking, oh, Blueface trying to make Chrisean crash out, or gonna have Chrisean. Listen, it might come from a completely different direction. She got to gain control over her emotions. Because think about the King Von situation. A lot of people feel like that was set up. How far-fetched is it that the industry would try to put Chrisean in one of those positions where a bitch is outside talking shit and she about to go in the club and perform? You get what I'm saying? And I just really feel like she needs to be careful, because something small can turn into something big really quick. You're going to turn a lot of people off in this business world, girl. If you don't get it together, tighten up. You need to do a whole press run, go to anger management, do all of that so people can use it against you. Kind of how Nicki Minaj doing with her addiction. Like, people always speaking on her addiction, so now she just came out and spoke on it. Yeah, I have an addiction, but I got control over it, and I maintain control over it. And you tell people what you're doing to fix it. That way they can't hold it over you. Chrisean is definitely bigger than reality TV. You know, I hate that they tried to belittle her or demean her, make her just a reality star. But I do want Chrisean to learn how to adapt to different situations and different people and different people demeanors. Cause what if you was at a job and you making $100,000 a year? I don't know how much money is a lot of money for you. $200,000 a year, $500,000 a year. Who cares? But and your boss say something slick to you, you're gonna punch him. You're gonna lose out on all of your opportunities, all of your money, all of your trips you got planned, juniors, Christmas, everything, because your boss said something slick to you. You gotta learn how to hold your composure and get people back in other ways. And sometimes it's not even about getting people back. Sometimes God get people back. Sometimes karma, life just get people back. Sometimes people are only reacting to the karma that they face, and they might be going through something, so they taking it out on you. Let's see. Chrisean needs to start taking accountability. Like, I didn't like the fact that she got up on the thing and said, I only disrespect people when they disrespect me, because at the end of the day, it don't matter if somebody disrespected you. You can't put your hands on them. Yeah, you definitely can't put your hands on people just because you upset or you don't like something that they said, or you took something disrespectful. There's other ways to handle disrespect, like not fucking with somebody no more. Or you could have took that up with Tamar. And if Tamar allowed you to be disrespected, then your issue is with her, not her staff. Okay, and Chrisean, you got to learn how to take an L gracefully. Sometimes you got to smile in the face of somebody who's trying to disrespect you or give you an L. Like, you can't, every battle is not to be fought with your fist, honey. And it's time that you learn that. You're growing up, and more than growing up, more importantly than you growing up, you have a baby that you're responsible for. You got to be out here, baby. You got to do it for Junior. If you got to take an L, you got to take some disrespect. You got to take it for Junior, because if you go to jail, you're already on probation. What's going to happen to you? Everybody's sitting back waiting for you to fall, because they know you on the rise, just like you say in your song. So you have to be more protective of your future and of your baby and just of your life altogether, because people see that you're very emotional and you have that weakness. So you putting a target on your own back when you do that. When you show people that, hey, if you do this to me, I'm going to react. They already know how to come. They already know how. Some people will probably step light around you, but some people might be like, that bitch ain't bigger than me. So you have to be really careful when you putting yourself out there like that, because eventually you will meet your match. Now, moving on, you can't win every argument. You can't win every fight. Let me see. You setting yourself up by making people, I can't see it because it's in pencil. You setting yourself up by making people feel defensive or on guard around you, feeling like a lot of people, celebrities or whoever, gonna feel like they can't work with you. I was happy when Lil Mabu worked with you, but Lil Mabu was still underground his damn self. You wanna reach out to bigger stars. You trying to get a bigger platform. Like, you really that girl. You shouldn't be working with Lil Mabu. You should be working with a Lil Baby or you get what I'm saying, somebody on a higher caliber. But a lot of people gonna try to stay away from you. One, because Jonathan, but two, because you bring in a lot of bad press. But we still rooting for you, Chrisean. Like, this isn't the end all be all, but girl, you got to tighten up. Your reputation precedes you. So people gonna know about you before you walk in rooms, whether they watch Zeus or not. People talking about you. Now you... My bad, y'all. My phone had died, but I was talking about how she was setting herself up by making people feel like they have to be defensive or on guard around her, because her reputation was going to precede her, and people were going to always feel like she was just a aggressive, angry, violent black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a lot of people saying like, she's young, but it has less to do with her age and more to do with her maturity level. You hear my son? He talking. He's reading. With her maturity level and with her mindset, and you not in the hood no more, and you have to conduct yourself, you know. But even more so, I just want Chrisean to be motivated, and this isn't. I'm just gonna wrap it up. I want to be her to be motivated, you know, like even if they did disrespect you or try to belittle you, like they didn't know what you do. You get what I'm saying? So by next year, you should make them know. Like, oh, you didn't know I was a rapper? Like, you didn't know I was a rapper? Okay. I bet you by next year, you know my songs, you know my name, you know my album. I'm going to be #1. I'm going to be all you know. Like, I don't know you. Who are you? And just get the acting brand new on people. Like, that's all she got to do. You should be inviting them out to your set, to your stage, and saying, oh, I didn't know you was a singer. I just want you to just say, hey, because we from the same city. You get what I'm saying? Play them like that. Like, oh, you sing? I thought you was just Tony's sister. But that's all I got to say or whatever, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel. Like, you know, we Team Rock over here. We love Chrisean, but ain't y'all just a little bit disappointed? Like, it was just such a beautiful moment earlier. It was just such a good thing. Even though nobody wanted her to let Carlos again, some people did. I was just hoping that she kind of stayed in that energy and you know, just stayed there for a minute. But, you know, people will try you. People definitely will try you if they see you in good energy or whatever. And the liquor definitely don't help Chrisean at all. She might have to stop drinking ultimately. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, and I'm going to make a video responding to y'all comments. I think we do that. Maybe we'll do it on the live because a lot of people have been saying a lot of interesting things. So let's talk about it.